Daenerys Targaryen would not be a capable ruler of Westeros. She has quite bad PR. All the information coming west from Slavers Bay regarding Daenerys is bad. They say she is promiscuous, bloodthirsty, consorts with savages, is a liar who lacks honor, does not honor her agreements and attacks envoys. Now she would be able to dispel much of this if it were entirely fictitious, but unfortunately it is not, although clearly exaggerated, with many of the claims being sexist in nature. The fact is most of what the slavers are claiming about her is fundamentally correct. If she does not change drastically, people in Westeros will see her in the same way. Hello everyone, if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any new updates on your favorite TV series. Dragons and sellswords are also not good at getting popular support, neither are returning exiles, considering that the last 3 times exiles attempted to return to claim the Iron Throne they failed quite miserably. She has very limited understanding of the politics and Houses of Westeros. Without strong guidance, which she lacks, she will not be able to gain much support or cooperate with the nobility and deal with their issues. She has shown in her last chapter in ADWD that she is giving up on the idea of compromise, of giving up some of what she wants to obtain peace. This isn't good if a ruler wants to be successful. She continues to bear a grudge against the Usurper's dogs. Whilst this shouldn't matter, since they are all dead, her anger may be transferred to their kin or allies, especially if she continues with her fire and blood mentality we saw at the end of ADWD, which is bound to result in war and death. She is impatient, peace and waiting bore her. She is likely to make rash decisions. She has no real goal or long-term plan. She doesn't know exactly what she is doing on why. She is certainly compelled by some ideas of justness, but so far all she has concluded is that slavery is bad and that the Iron Throne should be hers. The fact that she would consider seeking the Iron Throne when she believes she is infertile just shows that she doesn't have much regard for the long-term consequences of her actions. Hope that sums it up. We can't really say what Westeros would be like under her rule, since we don't know what will happen between now and her arrival, nor do we know what happens during her conquest. However, it is safe to say she would have difficulty rebuilding after the War of the 5 Kings, and Westeros would not be at peace to any great extent under her rule. People kind of forget that Daenerys has 2 modes: fire and blood and people-pleasing. And that can be good or bad. I think that a lot of her reign would be stabilizing a monarchical system and just dismantle the feudal system. She would use her cult of personality to galvanize the lower classes, sorta standing in as a SJW faith militant. And it would have drastic effects. Primarily the gentrification of Westeros and the decline of the baronial class. Like she'd take the land. I don't even think that would be an issue. It would be easy to replace them. Cersei had fucked up so bad that the people were willing to give up sin just for some equal rights. So Daenerys's tame version of that would appeal to the millions. It would not appeal to the lords. So she would just get rid of them. It would be really sad because most of our main characters are lords and ladies and knights. But she just doesn't have a use for them. Without a support system, she would instantly do everything to decrease the power of her nobility, and prop up gentrification and the rise of a middle class. Her reign is a detriment to the establishment of Westeros, though it would be violent. I don't think necessarily that it would collapse society. If she was a wiener like Stannis, or Charles I of England or King John. And would probably lead to a populist uprising. Her biggest resource, her dragons, have been more or less left to rot and go feral. She can't delegate her way out of a paper bag. Seeing each petitioner individually in person might give her the warm fuzzies and make her feel like a hands-on ruler, but it's probably the least efficient way to govern I can think of. Nothing actually gets done because everything is tackled in a discrete, piecemeal basis. There's no cohesive policy or long-term plan. She knows nothing about Westeros. And this right here is the kicker. She's never been to its mainland, she's never lived on the mainland, she doesn't really understand the politics or the history or the geography or the family power dynamics. She wants to be queen of a place she knows zilch about, for no other reason than because she happens to have a name in common with the people who ruled it before. Thanks for watching, please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.